In 2018, we got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's 2023, and we have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm going to be saying the names of these movies a lot, all right? Into the Spider-Verse, 2018, Across the Spider-Verse, a couple days ago. We good? Cool. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Before we get started, click on the red subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a new piece of content. Okay, I really love Into the Spider-Verse. When that movie came out in 2018, I was not prepared. I was not prepared for how funny it was. I was not prepared for how emotional it was. I was not prepared for how good the story was. I was not prepared for how much I loved the characters. I was not prepared for how good the movie looked. I was not prepared for any of that. That movie blew me away. I had no expectations. Going in completely blind. I don't even think I read any reviews. And I love that movie. I still love that movie. I could watch that movie right now and be so dissatisfied. I think it's fantastic. I own two Spider-Man outfits. And they both look amazing. I own the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man outfit, and I own a Miles Morales Spider-Man outfit. My two favorite Spider-Mans, I think Into the Spider-Verse is fantastic. The music, the style, everything. Movie's incredible. Has aged extremely well. Every time I watch it, love it. I really like Across the Spider-Verse. I think it has a lot of those same qualities. It's funny, it's heartfelt, great story, amazing performances, the style, the look, the music, all of that is incredible. It's really top-notch for first class, great stuff. The performances I want to highlight. Shameik is a fantastic Miles. I think Hailee Steinfeld has really nailed the part of Gwen Stacy. And Jason Schwartzman as the Spot is kind of like the unsung hero of the film. And not just of this film, but clearly like this is going to have the next movie, which actually comes out about 9 months from now. And he's really good in kind of like an unheralded part. The best performance in the entire movie, I think, in my opinion, is Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara, who is the kind of dark, angsty leader of the Spider Society or Spider-Man Society. I don't remember what it's called. But he's awesome in this. I had no idea he was going to be so great. It's a very sinister turn for him. While I'm not really sure where he's going to go in the next film. He's fantastic here. Really great work by Oscar Isaac. And I cannot describe how good this movie looks. It has so many different styles of animations, different frame rates, it's incredible. This movie looks amazing. I don't think, and I do have some knocks on it. It's not perfect, and it's not the last movie. A couple knocks I have. I don't think it's as funny. It didn't engage me as much in my heart. And it really is a setup for the next film. Beyond the Spider-Verse, coming out next year. Cannot wait. This kind of feels like Infinity War in that way, where we know the next movie is now coming. And actually what's cool in watching this movie, I knew nothing about what they were doing. I didn't know there was a sequel coming out next year. I thought this was just the second movie, and then eventually we would get a third one. It was awesome to watch the movie, and sorry if I've spoiled anything for you, my bad. If it was the best way to watch this movie. I loved that the film ends on a complete cliffhanger. Loved it. Movies don't do that as much anymore. And I thought it was great. I loved that it ended on a cliffhanger. And when I walked out, I was like, man, are we going to have to wait another 5 years for the sequel? We're not. And it really speaks to how much work they put into these movies. This movie's pretty long. I think it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes long. And it feels a little bit long in parts for an animated film. And movies like this are very frenetic. There's a lot going on, a lot to watch. And the movie is just great. I think it's really great. I just don't think it's quite as good as Into the Spider-Verse. That's not a knock on the movie. That's just the way it works. So I'm really excited to see what they do next. And those are really the only couple gripes I have with the film. nothing major. I really do want to see it again. When this comes out on digital, I'll get it day one. I can't wait to watch it again. And I can't wait to watch these movies back to back. I can't wait to watch the whole trilogy back to back to back. I'm really excited to see what they do with O'Hara, with Miles' story arc, and I'm really excited to see what they do with the Spot. I think those three characters, and also a lot of credit for the way Gwen Stacy is implemented in this role. She's like a huge part of the story. The movie actually opens with her kind of storylines, her relationship with her father, and that's one part of the story they nailed too, is her. This movie focuses a lot more of like the heart aspects of the film on her and her relationship with her father, Police Captain George Stacy. So that part of it's great. Movie's great. Loved it. I just didn't love it as much as Into the Spider-Verse. Again, not a knock on it. This movie's great. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you liked it, found it helpful, I hope you would consider subscribing. You can also like and share the channel, the video. That tells YouTube it's worth promoting. And hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m.